Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Transistor. Asher Kendrell is ahead of us. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, I said go. Yes, thank you.
What?
Okay, not what I was expecting.
Cowards. Left you a note.
Of course he did.
So that's it.
I couldn't stay to meet with you in person. Grant, he couldn't wait any longer. Why he would leave me? I'd sooner take an eternity in the Transistor. But he was no longer seeing straight. Or perhaps he'd decided he'd seen enough. We knew the stakes of what we wanted to accomplish. And we knew that if we were to fail, we would do so together. As one. See you in the country.
See you in the country.
What are you gonna do now?
Grant Kendrell. Disposition, charitable. Deceased, 42 minutes ago.
Hey there, remember me? Guy you killed the other day? Let me be the first to welcome you to your new home. You fake.
Disposition, loyal. Deceased, 16 minutes ago.
Wake up, buddy. Got some questions for you. How do we stop this? Fairview. How are we supposed to get all the way over there? Oh. Oh. Really?
Notice the title for this
The
encounter.
Camerata. There's one left. Thought they could change the world with this thing. Jump for it. We're not gonna fall.
As we broke the glass the process was in. Want to see why?
Guess I was wrong about them. The Camerata wanted things to change. For good. But not like this. They got greedy. Grant and the others. Only one left. He's gotta know something. Out there somewhere in Fairview. We're making good time. But look at this town. Its time is up.
Only process as far as the eye can see. Hopefully in Fairview, where the final Camerata is, we can help them redeem themselves or at least stop whatever it is they started.
Your stage. We get to Fairview. We can stop this.
It's like being back home. Stunning bark. In other words, do your best not to get caught by it like I'm about to be. Bouncy, bouncy. See how much damage that Cole is going to deal now? Yeah, the Void is upgraded both with being able to stun the enemy, which causes a combo, and with an ability that makes it so it stacks twice every time I use it. Bouncy, bouncy. They don't stand a chance. Also, you will notice that sometimes packets are going to be spawning now. It's one of the passives as well. Had to get the final available profiles that we didn't have quite yet. Unfortunately, due to the way the packets work, they aren't going to always spawn in useful locations. See? Cole should be able to bounce. Unfortunately, these enemies aren't close enough for it to. It bounced backwards to the packets that were like a mile away.
Then we make away for Fairview.
Thanks, game.
Last member of the Camerata will be waiting.
Oh my. And as you can see, now that we've revisited an area we've been to before, everything's different. When the process take over an area,
Hey, Red. You got a full house.
it's alien.
Ever get the feeling? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a Portal reference also.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should put on a show for them.
They here for a song.
Yeah, disturbing, isn't it? It also gives you a little bit of a hint as to what's going on with the process.
Probably getting his friends. Maybe he got lost.
In memory of user
They think you're
Red 27
a
mourn
mess.
as process toll climbs. Vigil held for popular musician after she vanished last week's catastrophic outbreak.
Kind words, though.
One of Cloudbank's most influential voices has gone silent amid the process epidemic spreading through the city unchecked. Red became active as a musician from a young age, though her popularity surged in recent years, as her songs consistently charted in the top 10th percentile for the past 5 years according to OVC data. While Red was but one of thousands of disappearances this week, thousands more gathered to honor her life and her music on the eastern perimeter, as the sound of her voice cut through the darkness.
I think you're right. Of course. Of course I do. Red. We'll figure it out when we get there.
These little responses, these attempts to contact the outside have been failures. And as Red says, she only has one person left. Amphitheater Parkway, 70% processed.
Gotta retrace her steps. Get to where you found me.
Alright. So now that we're back here, are there any functions? Yep, 2 functions have the last bit of data that we need. Of course, there are other abilities, because when we choose to level up, we get one and not the other. So there are other profiles that we'll eventually need to look for. As far as anyone knew, Mr. Tennigan took some personal time as one day his broadcast simply stopped. He had never missed a day of broadcasting in his life, so his listeners, while disappointed, were very understanding and both happy and concerned for him. A significant majority believed Mr. Tennigan finally took a break as he often promised he would one day. Since then, Mr. Tennigan's young producer inherited the show, though listenership steadily declined to bottom out at just 22% of Mr. Tennigan's average. And the Camerata knew Officer Halliford posed a significant threat, as he was one of the only detectives stubborn or determined enough to refuse to accept the administrator's non-committal answers about what was going on at Goldwalk. After considering several ideas that may draw the officer out, the Camerata realized they needed only to be patient with him. After all, a forecaster could only predict what was already planned. After Officer Halliford vanished, the 18th Precinct fabricated a palatable explanation for the public. The officer was approaching retirement age, and together they agreed to name a quarter of his home district in his honor. The callous way in which people are thrown aside is a very interesting concept in this game. I need to rearrange some stuff. I need a better passive. Like you, for instance. And I suppose you. So lots and lots of turn.
We'll make our way from there.
Darn!
Damn, Red. Well, you got him.
He comments sometimes if you do an ability that would deal massive damage.
It's theirs.
You guys can keep it at this point. Alright. Nope. That'll do it. Even with bounce doing reduced damage. Ah, go away, please. I need a buddy.
Luna, come.
Huh, you were supposed to die. That's why I didn't have Luna finish you off.
Get out of here.
Level up.
Getting warmer.
Alright, we have Get and Purge. If you remember, Get pulls targets in, Purge deals damage over time. Very useful, but our burst damage is massive right now, so we might not be using this as a main ability just yet. New passive slot or a new upgrade slot? Passive. We can also get some new limiters. User will no longer automatically activate turn at low health, and user will overload more functions at once and recover only one per access point. Dangerous. This one sounds more interesting. Alright, since there's one right here, let's go ahead and use that limiter we just got, because I haven't been using limiters much at all. And let's see. As fun as you are, I think I'm going to turn that off. And... Adds a corruption effect to most functions. That would be useless with Charm, wouldn't it? But let's see what happens if I were to add Charm, and then add this to it. What would it do? It would deal damage over time. That's weird. I don't like it. I don't have enough for that. What if I use that and combined it with this? Purge parasites? It creates parasites when I disappear. I don't need that and Jaunt, though. So let's take out Jaunt. Cloak. This. And I'm still in a situation where I don't know where to put the last slot, so let's do this.
Where to? 3 guesses what's in there.
Pain, suffering, and agony. That's what's in there. You first. Then we'll do this. Oh. It summons them to a location? Huh. Let's just take care of them. Then I'll disappear and see what
I was
happens.
hoping you'd do that.
Yep, it summons the Purge ability whenever I disappear. You are being very rude, sir. So let's overkill. Because nothing's there's no kill like overkill.
She's on our side.
Want to become even more powerful with Cull? Make it so it's in your unmask.
See ya.
Alright, wait a minute. What? Why are we still in combat? Hello? Process? Okay, bye.
Hey guys,
No, wait.
Snow.
Summon you. There. Okay. Need you to bark at him a few times. Bark, bark, woof, woof. Good. Get the culling. And then that. Come on, just barely close enough. Good.
Wake up.
Oh, you killed my dog. Come on. Work with me here, game. I can't see where anything is. Why can't I hurt you? Game? I'm very confused. I haven't haven't trapped me in some sort of infinite loop of death, have you? There we go. Cheerleader's free now, except it's blocked. Gosh! Diddly dang darn it! There. Everything is less awful now. In theory. Let me out! Yeah. Let me out! There. Thank you, game.
A little peace and quiet.
If you'd call it that. Author at risk.
So that's it.
One reporter's eyewitness account of the city's final hours.
No news left to report. No one left to report it.
As I stand here on the eastern perimeter awaiting the inevitable, I'm surrounded by my community, and I am at peace. It has been an honor and privilege helping spread the news of the day among the people of this city. My only regret is having no more time to share with you all. To the west I see nothing. To the east there is nothing. And so we wait together, shoulder to shoulder. We will not leave our fair city under any circumstance. I suspect even the process has figured that out by now. Farewell.
How about we get out of here?
And that's it. The world is burnt to the ground. The city is destroyed. The people all gone. And there's nothing left.
Max Darcy gave him Fashion Week to get caught up in all this.
Maximilius Darcy. Background: not everyone wears the Darcy brand. However, 2 years ago, more than 56% of individuals between the age of 16 and 42 showed interest in or complimented someone wearing Mr. Maximilius Darcy's clothing. This self-styled Cloudbank clothier became a fashion icon in his early 20s when he introduced to the world a garment line that boldly eschewed in formal tradition. Not only that, so prolific was his work that seemingly everyone in Cloudbank, in reality it was only 8% of the population at the time, found garments that spoke to them as individuals. In spite of all this, almost not well in Mr. Darcy's life. Reasons cited? Pursuit of beauty. And that's it for now. The process is almost completely taken over and there's only one member of the Camerata left. Are we nearing the end of this tale, or is there far more to see? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.